Hello everyone, welcome to the reality of math. How can we solve this question in a very simple and easy way?
Now, for SAT standard questions under quadratic equation, we have the example one which says if x squared minus 10x plus k equals 0 and it has exactly one solution, find k. Now this question is a little bit confusing because they did not give us one root, but they gave us one condition which says it has exactly one solution. So if we go back to our discriminant theorem, where we have those three features or three conditions, where we have delta equals 0 and delta greater than 0 and delta less than 0. So if you remember the second condition which says delta greater than 0, it simply means it has just one solution. So that is what we are going to be using to solve this question. So we write the question as x squared minus 10x plus k equals 0. Then we take our a, b and c. We have a to be 1, b to be minus 10 and c to be k. Then we recall that the delta which is box is b square minus 4ac. Now since we are doing it as exactly one root, it means here will have to be equal to sign because it has exactly one root. Had it been it has exactly two roots, we use the greater than, and if it has no root, we use the less than sign. So to continue solving this question, we have delta equal to, what is b? B is minus 10, so I have minus 10 all squared, then minus 4 times, what is a? A is 1 times c, what is c? Which is k. So delta equals minus 10 square is 100, then minus 4 times 1 times k is 4k. Now remember that this is also equal to 0. This is also equal to 0, so I will just equate it to 0 from the second feature of discriminant. So then I'll have to take this minus 4k to the other side. Sorry, let me not take that. I will have to take this 10 to the other side. Then I have minus 4k equals minus 100. Then I'll divide both sides by minus 4, divide this side by minus 4. Then our final answer, when I divide, minus we cancel minus, 4 we cancel 4, minus cancel minus, and 4 here 1, 4 in 100 gives me 25. So finally I have k equals 25. So this is the final answer to this SAT question. Now the second question on that SAT standard questions, we are asked to find the vertex of y equals x squared minus 6x plus 8. This simply means that we should just find the point on the graph where we draw the quadratic equation graph, then we find the vertex point. So vertex just simply means your x-axis and your y-axis altogether. But before then, I will have to first find x, which is equal to minus b over 2a. And from our question, we have a to be 1, b to be minus 6, and c to be 8. So I have it here as minus, then bracket minus 6 over 2 times 1. Then I have it as 6 divided by 2. Then finally I have 3. So I already find the x-axis. It's just left for me to find the y-axis. And for me to do that, I will just have to substitute this x which is 3, into the question. Then I'll have y equals 3 square minus 6 bracket 3 plus 8. So y equals 3 square is 9 minus 6 times 3 is 18, then plus 8. So finally I now have y equals this is a positive number and a positive number, so I can just put it as 9 plus 8 is 17, then minus 18. And finally y equals 17 minus 18 is minus 1. So my vertex x comma y gives me 3 comma minus 1. So this is the final answer to this question.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow us on all our social handles, like our videos, and if you want to watch a full tutorial on this topic, visit our YouTube channel. Thank you.